What's going on, everybody? This is Brady Chandler back with another tool review / HVAC video. The couple pages that I'm a part of on Facebook, such as Klein Tool Collectors and HVAC Junkie, you know, stuff like that. I posted, I made a video, and it really was not that serious. It was more like a test run, and it got some pretty good feedback, and I really do appreciate it. So this will be a more structured video. I've got some tools set down on this table right here. I'm not going to be able to edit it. I'm just, you know, filming it on my phone. It's not going to have any cuts or anything like that. So I'm going to try to cover a lot in a short amount of time. Because like I said, I don't have the resources to go in and edit and everything right now. So I'm going to label this video probably something like, what are some must-haves for HVAC techs? You know, what tools are necessary, something like that. I'll think of a title. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple big things out of the way because I really want to focus on hand tools right here. So, obviously, if you're in the HVAC field, you're going to need some gauges. And my gauges are in my truck, but if you're watching this video, you should know what some gauges are. I think everybody's first set were yellow jackets. Personally, I use Black Max right now, but, you know, gauges, you know, a set of gauges, that's all in the user. You know, everybody has their own preference. So, like I said, let me go ahead and knock the big stuff out. If you're a residential HVAC tech, commercial, but especially residential, you need an impact, especially with a belt clip, because to service a unit, you got to take the side panels off. And I highly recommend one of these right here. Y'all probably familiar with it. It's 5/16 and a quarter. You know, flips around, because that's the only thing that's ever going to be on a residential air conditioner. The side panel, any screw on it is going to be either 5/16 or a quarter. I mean, I'm sure there's one out there with something else, but just in general. So, you need a good impact. I prefer the 6-inch, you know, that's all up to you, but 5/16 and a quarter, must have, or it's going to be a long day. You're going to have some big forearms, you know, so, anyway, get that knocked out. Another big thing I'm going to knock out is a meter. I prefer a field piece. A lot of guys like Fluke. Like I said, I got this one probably 4 or 5 years ago. I got it as a, you know, they told me this is like a beginner meter. It still works fine. It's got everything on it I need. I know how to use it. Now, I'll tell you one thing. I do like the fact that this one's got a light up. So, and a guy that I work with has one that doesn't light up. It's a nicer, more expensive meter, but it doesn't light up. And once you get used to this, you're not going to want it any other way. Now, they do make some meters without the amp clamp. If you're in the HVAC field, you really need to have this. You know, if you got to amp out a fan motor, compressor, you know, this is a must-have. So, like I said, I like field piece, especially if you're just getting into the field. These are really simple. I don't know all the numbers and details, but that's a must-have. Can't be a tech without a meter. So, now that I got that out of the way, drill, meter, and you want a good flashlight. I know a lot of techs just use their phone light. I like a flashlight. You know, I got this one from Lowe's. It's actually like 650 lumens, so it was kind of pricey. It was about 35 bucks, but I like a really bright light, you know. So, and some people use a phone light, get by just fine. But anyway, all right. So now we're gonna move into the good stuff, the hand tools. All right. So obviously, I'm not gonna have everything on here, but these, if you can't fix it with what I got on this table, you know, it's not good. So I just got a pile of them right here. I'm scared to move my phone or it might not set back up. So I can't really show you my pile of tools here. Yeah, so I got a pile of tools on the TV truck. All right, so let's see, where should we start? All right, first things first, everybody in this field will tell you, you need a pair of lineman pliers. some people call these Kleins because Klein actually, you know, designed and made these back in 1857. That's hard to believe. But lineman pliers, Kleins, side cutters, must have. I'm not even going to go into how many different things you can do with these. They also double as a hammer. So, but yeah, these are a must have. They actually got a lot of different brands that I've used and like. But like I said, man, I'm a Klein guy. And when it comes to lineman pliers, I'm dang sure going with Klein. So, lineman pliers, I'm not even going to get into what all you can do with these, but these are a must-have. You're not going to use them on every service call, but you really need these in your tool bag. So, tool number one, lineman's Klein side cutters, okay? All right, while I'm on the big stuff, you need two of these. I got another one in my tool bag, but 10-inch crescent wrench. You gotta have these. You gotta have two. You're changing an expansion valve, a lot of parts on a gas furnace. You gotta have two. And I've had a lot of different brands. Not just saying this because I'm a Klein guy, but this is hard to beat, guys. Klein 10-inch, really, really hard to beat. Great tool, love it. I've had this one for a while, and it will work until I lose it. You only gotta buy one till you lose it. So, 10-inch, gotta have. Give you a little bonus right here. I'm gonna make a separate video for what I carry in my pocket. But this right here, this is actually a Blue Point, which is snap-on. I cannot function without this in my pocket. This is a 4-inch, and must have for me personally. All right, let's keep it moving. Okay, so me personally, I got more than three, but I got 3 pairs right here with me. So for cutting thermostat wire, I got a little cheap pair, and they're really, I mean, this is basically just for thermostat wire. It's the only time I ever use these, but when the time comes, these are perfect. I highly recommend, and I think I actually got a pair of Kleins ordered, but they ain't gotta be nothing fancy. You ain't stripping thermostat wire every day. So, I think these were $4. Great tool. Only use them for thermostat wire. And then, I'm not sure what brand these are, but I'm really rough on these. So, you know, I don't mind getting these nitty gritty dirty. Excuse me. These are Southwire. These are higher end wire cutters. They're not Klein, but Southwire is a good brand. Really like these. I use these on the bigger type wire. I'm not gonna get into detail about what AWG and all that is. You know, I'm not trying to make a 20-minute video. So anyway, multiple sets of wire strippers. Multiple sets. Me personally, I like to keep a set that I'm not, if I break something or get it dirty, I'm not upset. So that's these. I'd like to not break these, so they don't get used as much, but these are my best set. So, damn, sorry. So, wire strippers. All right, moving on. Highly recommend getting a 10-in-1, basic 10-in-1, really need it. You know what a 10-in-1 is, and the reason I'm not going to show you this one is because I was beating the end of it the other day, because I hate making trips back to the truck, and I ended up beating it shut. I can't, but 10-in-1, gotta have a 10-in-1, you know, don't need to be explained. I use this a lot. This is insulated, comes out, flips around. I got a little thing that's got all the other pieces in it. So Klein sells a kit, I think it's $40, great investment, great kit. And I didn't grab it out of my tool bag before I got sat down, so just take my word for it. Comes with a little bag with other sizes in it. So I'd recommend getting a insulated screwdriver. Like, you know, the contactors that have the face on it, you know, when you're taking off something like that, you know, you're not going to go inside and cut the air handler off just to take that off. So it's really handy for stuff like that. You know, it's got many uses, but you're not working on live stuff all the time. So recommend those. All right, trying to keep this quick, guys. Bear with me. It's gonna get good. So what I'm doing is, first I'm going over the necessities, what you gotta have. And then I got a couple things that me personally I like. So, HVAC tech, gotta have a thermostat screwdriver. You know the old guys used to walk around one right here. Man, it's 2020. Get you a good one. You know, this one's comes off, you know, whatever. Klein makes a good one. Klein makes everything good. So, thermostat screwdriver, must have, gotta have it. Get a good one. Why not? Excuse me, guys, my bad. Alright, so, needle nose pliers, must have. I prefer these over everything, reaching in, pulling. I got the ones that double over as a stripper, but we'll just label these needle nose. Gotta have them, man. Gotta have a pair of needle nose. Here's a little tip. When you're reaching up in there, I had a bad habit. I put my finger right here, you know, and that little 24 bolts, man, it all the time. So, personally, this is my favorite tool. Maybe not my favorite, but I use it more than anything else. I like the spring loaded on it. Some people hate it. But anyway, needle nose, must have in every tool bag. Okay? These aren't must have, but I really like them. I actually haven't got to use them yet. If you're on the Client Tools page, you already know I made a post about these. Not a must have. They're in between linemen, and it's like a hybrid between these and the other ones that are over there, but I'm not getting up to go get them, so, you know, just bought those because I like Klein. All right, moving on. Damn it. Well, I didn't grab my channel locks. I got these. You need adjustables. Well, no. These got a lot of different names. Vice grips, channel locks, whatever. Here's a full size. Full size. I just got tools laying on my kitchen counter, but, you know, I got a nice pair, but they're in my truck or something, but I like a big pair. A lot of people, I don't use these as much as most people, but some people live and breathe this tool. Like, they use this for everything. I like to keep a smaller one, too, as well. So, whatever you want to call it. Channel locks, vice grips, whatever. Gotta have them, though. Especially on the, here we go. This right here, you gotta have these to take off the whatever it's called. So moving on into this, HVAC tech, you're pumping down a unit. You gotta have this, Allen key, ratchet wrench. If you're a refrigeration tech, you know you have got to have this. So, I don't know what you call this setup, ratcheting with hex key, whatever, but that's a must-have. Gotta have it. They make different variables. They make some with sockets, but gotta have it. Trying to wrap this up. I ain't trying to keep you here that long. All right, so moving on. That's all the necessities. Here's something that you don't have to have, but I really love. Love these. I got a slant to them. Cut stuff, cut wire, whatever. You see it, you got it. Really recommend them. One of my favorite tools, of course, they're Klein zip tie cutters. You can put these up in a bundle of wires and it won't cut the wires, but it'll cut the zip tie. Highly recommend. Sorry I'm speeding up, trying to wrap this up. So, I don't know what you call them, but they're Klein and they're badass. These are pretty cool too, but, you know, something like that. But anyway, guys, that's the necessities. If you got those tools, you can do a service call. You can survive. Video went a lot longer than I expected. And got something in my throat in the middle of it, but we did it. If you're watching this, I really do appreciate it. I'm going to start making some more content. I really love tools. I love HVAC. So give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Whatever you want. And we'll get at you next time, man. All my Client Tool people on Facebook, thank y'all, because y'all are the ones that told me to make another video. I love the support. Thank you very much. Let's get this money.